let's take a look at the captain build. There it is. Range. Interesting. Now this is the Conde. Conde, of course, has this magic I win button. So range is interesting. I mean, it allows you the flexibility of kiting long range and, you know, shooting stuff. But up close and personal, you know, you also have the reload boost. Steering gears instead of concealment. And then propulsion. So this is a good setup here. So this tells me he's setting up for long range kiting. Exclamation point play, Paramount gets in the race. And then we've got aiming systems, engine boost mod for French cruiser makes perfect sense. And then your consumables, you've got hydroacoustic search, commander skills. You started with incoming fire alert, consumable enhancements, superintendent. Now, interesting, you're not going concealment at all. So this tells me you are planning on playing long range kite until you need to come in and secure the win. Gun feeder, so you can switch ammo types quickly. Adrenaline rush makes perfect sense. And then you are going lighthouse build. Yep. So heavy HE and sap, so you're detected from space, but you do more damage. And then, of course, top grade gunner goes in really well with this because it helps your reload time if you are if an enemy is within your standard detection range. You get extra 8% main battery reload time if that's the case. So that's kind of sexy. And then as far as flags are concerned, you don't want to detonate. You have less fire chance or less time on fire. You've buffed your fire chance. You've buffed your heal, engine boost, or you've buffed your speed, your consumable reload, and then you've finished up with hydroacoustic search action time, an extra 10%. Okay. So guys, we're gonna see probably SAT being more of a long-range farming Conde. But let's see what happens here. And I'm gonna go and set this replay render up for this battle. In the meantime, I'm gonna set up the next replay, which is the Schlieffen game. Here we go. Full lighthouse is the only way to play, says Patton. You are up against an FDR, Yamato, Ohio, Thunder, Jean-Bart, Lepanto. Lots of battleships for you to farm. Annapolis, Minotaur, Rune, you don't care about too much. You could smack them with your funny button. Chimikaze, Paolo, dual Paulos, okay. And they're div together too, that's interesting. See that? They're div together, huh. Okay. So, early on, probably just play long range. You've already been detected, so time to boogie, I would say. Is he playing Petro or Conde? The answer to that tree suck is yes. Now notice how he actually stops here. It's an interesting decision. He's probably going to back up a little bit, but he wants to get an idea of who's spotting him. And obviously, there's only that little gap there between Lepanto and Annapolis that can be detecting him. So some destroyers over there. Now, he's got the ability to use the F key here, and the F key is his burst fire, so he can use that to completely burst down an enemy cruiser, but obviously early on, he's going to use just the regular fire mode, so he can just farm battleships, get them on fire, wait for them to DCP, and then he can use his main battery reload booster to catch them up on fire again. Paulo Emilio in front of you. So that would make me think that there are two Paolo Emilios over here. Now, you've already used your Hydro, figuring that it was the Shimakaze that was detecting you. Shimakaze detected at A, so unfortunately this Hydro is a waste, but I can understand the precaution for using it. Kitakaze's in trouble because the Paolo sees him. Oof, big hit there. Engine boost on. SAT is trying to get in a position to support and kill these Paolos. Reload booster active. We might as well take this guy out while he's got the 20 seconds of gun bloom. Oof, they all missed. Now you could... You didn't. There you go. Now you're thinking about your torps. I was going to say, you could have fired off some torps in the general direction of those Paolos. Like, I might turn and fire my torps off in the other direction too. But now it's just you here. Okay. How are you going to play this now? Obviously, SAT wants to continue to work down the enemy. He doesn't want to just sit here and, you know, try to run from the Paolos. Oh, those torps look pretty good based on the last known location. They're going to miss. Now, I might be communicating with the Immelmann here, the carrier on your team, and saying, hey, I've got two Paolos behind me. They've just wasted their smoke. So can you detect them? Because if you can detect these Paolos, the Paolos have nothing. Both of their smokes, I believe, have been used. So it's a really good opportunity for some team play here. SAT wants those YOLOs to show themselves so he can grab that extra XP from destroyer damage. Well, honestly, here you could actually stop. I might actually stop in reverse here. Because if you look at it, you are right at... You went to your burst fire mode. You are right at the edge here. Oh, 7. Ooh. 7 citadels. Disgusting. Paolo Emilio. It's a good thing you've got your Hydro available in 4 seconds. Why are you still have AP loaded? I would have HE loaded here. Burst fire is fair and balanced, yes. There you go, there you go, there you go. Oh, disgusting. Like, you don't want to turn in because you don't want to take those torps, so... You just saved your Montana. How do you feel, SAT? It is wonky to swap shell types after a burst fire. Yes, it is. Either way, that's one Paolo gone. You still have one more to deal with. Look at you switching to AP now. Are you preparing for burst fire? I've never seen a Conde burst somebody down like you just did there with the Minotaur earlier. That was just disgusting. Oh look, Shimakaze now. He just totally gifted you this death. I mean, that's so nice of him. Look at your switch to burst mode, and then you just... Wow. Oh, look, and there's the other Paolo. Right there, right there, right there, right there, right there, right there. Shoot, 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 shoot. What are you waiting for? Well, whatever. No destroyers on the enemy team now. So you've got free reign, basically. You don't have to worry about their detection or anything like that. Frickiness, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Welcome to the group. Type exclamation point play if you want to be a part of our race coming up. Oh god, Stevie's fur is all over me. It's in my nose. Ugh. Nice hit on Lepanto. You got a fire going. Moving on to Ohio now. I do like the idea of spreading out fires. Lepanto DCP'd, so you can get him back on fire next. And incoming fire alert tells you people are shooting at you. And it was the Annapolis using his burst fire to try to take you down. That's oof. Because typically you want to use that burst fire when you're guaranteed the citadels and the hits and stuff like that. That did not happen here. Oh well. Yeah, right, Red? Seriously, he burst fire. Oh. Now here's where I think we're going to see the range module come in handy. You can see the flexibility it gives. He can shoot the Yamato, the Rune, the Ohio, Jean Bart, Lepanto. Right now, he's got plenty of targets to shoot at. So that's where looking at the build viewer earlier kind of comes into play here, you know? FDR, I like the sector reinforce. It won't do much, but it'll make you feel better. Ohio. Hello, Ohio. Ohio's like sitting still even. It might be time to think about the next main battery reload booster you're going to use. You're up only by 2 ships. Pretty close on the battle here. And rip your Clermont. Hey, just like I was talking about, there you go. There's your reload booster. You're trying to get this Annapolis down as your Georgia dies too. You're tied up on ships now. You are down on caps and down on points though. They want the Z-42 to cap something, but the Z-42 is being literally chased by the carrier right now, so I just don't see that happening.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Good reverse there. You're very lucky that nobody wants to shoot you because you're sitting broadside to Ohio, Jean Bart, Lepanto, and Yamato, but my guess is they're looking at closer targets instead of you. Alright, you're evened up on ships now after killing the Annapolis. That's huge. That's going to allow your Puerto Rico and Curvers to go and cap the C-cap and possibly kill the FDR. So I like what I see happening here. I might actually choose to flip my guns to the right and start heading towards the B cap here, just to ensure that the enemy team can't win on points. Stopping here is fine too. I mean, you're gonna farm damage this way, but I think going B is probably the safer play to ensure that you're gonna win. Too many windows open. Alright, 11 minutes until the next ad. That's what I wanted to see. Uh-oh. Ohio shooting at you from epically long range. Alright, so there's the gun flip. There's the gun flip. So SAT is now going to head towards the B cap.
L'ennemi est sur le point de m'emporter.
Heal. Okay. The rune isn't really much of a threat, especially at extremely long range. That Ohio is, frankly, and Lepanto as well. Mostly the Ohio, I would say. Good dodge or good damage mitigation there with your spaced armor. Got a fire going? Good. For some odd reason, your Puerto Rico has completely turned around from sea, and he's paid the price for that. Unfortunate. I really wish he would have gone all the way into sea. Oh well. I can't believe that you're literally just sitting here broadside to all these battleships and they don't care that you exist. I mean, the only one that's really taking pot shots on you is that Ohio. Which it looks like you want to try to shoot now. You're up one ship. Nice fires on Lepanto. Lepanto DCP'd and is detected. I would shoot the Lepanto next. Try to get this kill. Get him off the board, I think is a good idea. There you go. Ohio is still shooting at other people. Hitachi elaborate on the Cleveland game in Discord? Okay. Yeah, we saw the disconnect. That's unfortunate.
La bataille se termine dans 5 minutes.
Oof. Rip Kerr first. Alright, so tied up 8 on 8. Jean-Bart. Where is he? Jean-Bart's low. Ohio's low. Gotta pray now Jean-Bart won't hit you. Because you're giving him broadside, right? Oh. That could have been worse, but it was a pretty bad hit nonetheless. You lost your engines, took a decent hit. Turning north. Ohio dies. That's huge, actually. And somebody put an island in front of you. That's... oops. You are still able to angle a little bit to the Jean-Bart despite backing up. These rockets have a nice broadside on you from the FDR. But they didn't do that much damage to you, so yay. Oof, Drake kills the rune. That's huge. Okay, so now you just have to survive against the Jean-Bart. Which I think you can. I think I just inhaled a piece of Stevie's fur. Oh, you sec, guys. I say, see, you are really making love to that island.
Well, somebody has to.
That's right. Secondary kill from the Drake. And Z42 is going right for the FDR. Yeah. So let's see if he gets him. There he is. He's got the FDR detected. SAT planning on being hit there. You can see he's already started using the heal. Islands need love too, but they gotta pay. AP into the broadside of the FDR. The question is, can you arc the island? Let's see.
Boost des moteurs désactivé.
Oh, you actually did. I might actually try to keep getting range, because the closer you get, the less arc you're going to have over that island. I mean, it's still hitting, and there goes the FDR. Alright, so this should be your game in the Conde. There it is. Good. Let's take a look at the render. And could see Manuel, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. So opening shots there, Lepanto. You're in a pretty strong position. You noped out of there. And then I mean, ran across Paolo Emilio's, so it's kind of like good food for you right there. Now, here's the part where you just completely dumpstered that Minotaur with AP. There he is right there. And it's like right when you come around this corner, right there. Right before you came around that corner even. Wow. Felt like a much more traveled game. There goes his GK abandoning the flank. I'm amazed that SAT was able to accomplish what he did. There's a number of times, like right here, where he's just broadside, but nobody seems to care. Was that an 8-kilometer Torp stream? Maybe. How much did Mech Arena have to pay for Neymar as pilot? I don't know. But supposedly he's OP, and back in December you could get him for free, I guess. Now you have to pay for it. Well, yeah, now there is, but earlier he was out in the open. Even now he's still technically detected. I do like that you came and flipped your guns. And rip the Ohio here. Look at that Drake, still alive down there to the south. Oh, and dead. He torpedoes the rune. And now it's Z42 just going for the carrier kill. There it is. Ohio could easily have arced that island. Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean. Like, there's so many chances to kill him. The Rune Sectors is a killing shot on the Drake. Gotcha. Okay. Well, thanks for sending that win, SAT. That was pretty fun.